Okay, so in today's lesson, we're gonna have a quick review and recap of everything and how it's going for my brother, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's start with the check in questions. So, do you have any struggles or confusions since?
I've not had any struggles when it comes to knowing what to do. I've just had struggles when it comes to my live trades. Sometimes I make some mistakes, and sometimes it's a bit demotivating having like a fully losing week. But other than that, it's been fine.
Yeah, it's not a problem. We're gonna go through these small mistakes that you make later on. But yeah, feeling demotivated is normal. You will have this feeling a lot. You will have many losing streaks. You just have to deal with it. Basically, it's a normal part of trading. For example, this
Yeah.
this whole month for me has been break even. So imagine I trade for a full month and I end break even. But yeah, it's normal. You cannot do anything about it. You just have
Yeah.
to follow your strategy and improve every once in a while through reviewing your trading, basically, which we're gonna go through today. Do you have any questions from all previous lessons so far, like the concepts or anything you're unsure about?
No, sir.
Yeah, I'm assuming because your strategy is pretty easy, so you don't have any confusions regarding what to do. But later on, we're gonna obviously try to expand upon it, introduce more concepts slowly but surely. Right now, we're just focusing on consistency at least. Okay?
Yeah.
So, what part of your strategy feels least confident right now? So, just like you mentioned, you make mistakes here and there. Maybe you have a losing streak. Is there anything else that lowers your confidence levels?
I'd say, well, a lot my strategy often like often reverses. Like I'll have my confirmation, and then very often there's a reversal.
Yeah, instead
And
of the continuation you're looking for.
yeah,
This is recent,
and
right? I know exactly why this
yeah,
happens.
this is
Yeah,
recent.
we're gonna get to that soon. But yeah, so this is again, it's normal. You just have to stay consistent, and I'm gonna explain to you now how you can improve upon what you've experienced so far. We're gonna get to that soon. What do you feel you've improved upon the most since we started?
Um, what I've improved in most is definitely my ability to understand what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Like, for example, my strategy is quite mechanical,
Yeah,
but over using my strategy, I've traded it like 4 or 5 months through backtesting and forward testing. So I'm very confident in my ability to do the mechanical strategy without making mistakes when it comes to the mechanical part. And mentally, I haven't really like done anything where I go outside of my strategy other than one time.
what happened that one
So,
time?
and that one time it was when you told me what you were doing, and I tried to like uh, copy you
You tried
kind
to
of,
copy.
but I also didn't have the distraction discretion to follow up,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
I just left it, and it just like ended me.
Yeah, you cannot try to copy someone else if you have no idea what they're doing. For example, I could be doing something where I'm fine taking five losses and then I take one huge win that covers them. So you cannot copy anyone without understanding their strategy like deeply. That's why like never ever copy anyone. This is also a mistake I've done in the past where I copy other people and like for example they give me I'm on a Discord community and they give me a level so I'm thinking yeah this level's 100% gonna work and I fucking oversize on it and then obviously you lose money and you have no idea and you think that the person giving you the level is like just lying to you or something but in reality he knows his strategy he knows what to look for he knows that his for example he's fine taking a loser etc etc so yeah these things you cannot make these mistakes
Yeah.
so the last but not least have you reviewed any of your journal trades or backtested trades by yourself? I'm pretty sure you haven't but tell me if you have.
Well, I've reviewed a few, only a few, like three, four maybe, which were the ones where I knew I made mistakes, where it wasn't just like mechanical like performance, it was like me actually making a mistake.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And those are the ones I reviewed, and I corrected myself, and I haven't made those mistakes since.
Yeah, that's good.
And mostly it's just been mechanical, yeah.
That's a good improvement. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go through how you can review your trades, and I'm gonna give you in the homework. It's gonna be in order for you to review your trades. It's gonna help you. I think we've already gone over it. I'm not really sure, but this is more like practical. Okay.
Yeah.
Now for the review focus, this is also like what's gonna be in your homework basically, and this is also for the viewers watching. Basically, it's very simple. You go through your most recent trades and your journal entries. So for the previous month, or you can do this every week, or you can do this every 3 months, depending on how often you trade, etc., etc. I usually do this every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks I do a quick review, and every month I do a bigger review. Okay,
Yeah.
so you basically identify recurring mistakes or repeated strength. That's all really trading is. You're trying to decrease the recurring mistakes and you're trying to increase the repeated strengths. But now, since you're only taking one trade a day and it's very mechanical, it's not really as easy for you to do this part. But I'm gonna give you something
Yeah.
else similar that fits your strategy. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you have to check for patterns in your performance data, like what's repeating and why. For example, the easiest one is, let's say your win rate is the lowest on a Monday. It's a very simple solution to that problem. You simply stop trading Mondays. Okay?
Yeah.
This is like part of it as well. Or let's say you take a specific setup from your model. Let's say your model has multiple setups and you take a specific setup and that specific setup has a very low win rate and very bad risk to reward. You simply remove it. It's very simple. Okay?
Yeah.
And this is a question for you as well. Is your risk management and psychology consistent? Meaning you're risking the same amount every trade, and
Yeah.
your emotions wise,
Yeah. Everything's consistent.
yeah, you don't have much psychology or emotional issues right now since you're not trading with real money yet. We're going to
Yeah.
introduce that very soon though, so you have to be ready, and you have to do the exact same thing you're doing on demo. Right now, what you maybe think you're wasting your time on demo, but this is just to get you prepared, and then as soon as you start risking real money, you have to do the exact same thing as you were doing in demo. You cannot get emotional. You cannot get mess up your psychology, and you have to accept and stick to your risk parameters, etc., etc. Do you get it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now, have you noticed any patterns related to, for example, news events or economic calendar or macro events or the time of the
Um.
week, market volatility, etc.? Like any of these, have you noticed any patterns? Because I'm gonna give you a pattern that you're gonna be noticing very easily soon. You're gonna be able to include this in your trading and be aware of it, so you take less losing trades. And I'm gonna get into that soon. But I want to ask you first.
Um. Well, I have realized in that, like, when it comes to the days of the week, it's very spread out. But first when I backtested January and February, Mondays were the worst.
Yeah.
But now when I look at September and October, Mondays are very good. Like, they're not bad. They're better than a lot of days though. So I see that over time, like, the thing with Mondays having bad performance is changed. Also, I mean, I realize that bullish trades are always more profitable.
Yeah,
I
I'll tell
almost,
you why. Because you're in a bullish market. This is why.
yeah,
But yeah, it differs. You can add this parameter, like especially in a bullish market, you can simply add this parameter and you simply remove shorts. You can do this, but right now I don't recommend it, obviously.
yeah. Right now doesn't really matter that much.
But yeah, so you've seen first you saw that Mondays were the worst, and then once you continue trading more, Mondays like started averaging out, and the fact that
Yeah,
bullish trades, taking longs has been more profitable than taking shorts.
yeah.
And yeah, there's an obvious reason why that is. Um, Anything else?
Not really. I mean, I do see that when I look at my journal, like Wednesdays are a bit shit right now, and I'm pretty sure they might have been shit before as well, which I would need to look at.
Yeah, for me,
Um,
I think I know the reason Wednesdays are shit, but we'll get into that
yeah,
in
Wednesdays
another
were
time.
shit on in February, and uh, they were also shit in February. So well, Wednesdays
Wait,
have
you
been
said
shit.
January and February, or what? February.
Yeah, every month, January, February, September, and October. Wednesdays have always been shit.
Okay, then we have an easy solution for that. Just remove Wednesdays. That you can
Yeah.
do already. You can already implement this to your next week trading and the week after that. So that's a perfect pattern you've recognized, and you can already implement what you've seen. Okay, so you're already trying to decrease the what is it called, the least profitable days. You
Yeah.
can you can still trade it, but with half risk. But at this point, I don't even recommend it since it's been consistent that Wednesdays are shit. But yeah, no problem. Now I'm gonna get into
Mm.
something regarding your strategy. Your strategy is more of a like it's more for expanding markets and for volatile markets. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Currently, especially the month of October, I've seen your results. They're not that good, and I'll tell you the reason. And obviously, I didn't want to tell you this before because you have to get the experience yourself. But right now, there's a government shutdown in the United States.
Mm.
So in the assets class you're trading, basically what this means is, you know, the some of the news events from the economic calendar, like FOMC. I don't know exactly which ones, I haven't memorized them, but some of them, CPI, FOMC, NFP, etc., etc. Many of the news
Mm.
events they get delayed. It's called tentative or something like this. You can open your Forex Factory and you can check. It says something regarding this. You can see it yourself. Uh,
Mm.
so basically, if there is no news events and some of them are getting delayed, then that means there is no volatility because the news events it's simply a volatility injection. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now the market has mainly, not all the time, but mainly been consolidating, especially during the market open, and especially because there's no news, so there's no volatility, and your strategy works better during trending markets and expanding markets and volatile markets. So the strategy that you have is not made for consolidating conditions.
Yeah.
So an advice I can already give to you is do not trade during the government shutdown. Okay. Obviously you're trading
Yeah.
on demo right now, so it's fine to trade it. But once you buy your prop firm and you start trading with real money, very simple solution to this problem: just don't trade during the government shutdown. Okay.
Yeah.
There's another strategy that I have that are made for these consolidating conditions, and I've walked you through it as well, which is basically the time-based liquidity strategy. So basically, you're trading London low, Asia high, Asia low. These sessions, do you understand? In my
Yeah.
opinion, this strategy works better during consolidations than your current strategy.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. The goal here isn't perfection; it's awareness. I don't know why I said that like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, you just like we did now. I gave you some more filters to filter out from your trading. This is how you get better as a trader. You continuously journal, review your journal, add more filters, or remove some filters, or remove a type of model, etc., etc. This is how you get better, and it takes time. It's hard work. It's not easy. Sometimes you don't see these correlations easily. Sometimes you have to very
Yeah.
like dig deep to find them. And yeah, regarding data journal and submission, I've already seen your journal. We're not going to review it. Too many trades for this
40,
video.
45 trades.
Yeah, obviously we're not going to review it. You have to do this on your own, or I can help you with
Yeah.
like off camera. But yeah, we'll do something regarding this. But I'm gonna give you now the homework. It's basically you're gonna fill in
Yeah.
this form. This form is for to review your journal and your backtesting. This first question you can ignore. It's not that important. We already know you take one trade a day, so it doesn't
Course.
matter.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, you review all of this. I'm gonna say for your past month or even for your past 2 months, since you haven't really reviewed anything, you can, or to be honest, you have 4 months of data so far. I would say do for everything. So, but keep this one for backtest and keep this one for your actual trades.
Yeah.
And yeah, just fill this in, all of this. I'm not gonna go through it now. Fill it in, and that's it. You will see patterns by yourself after continuously reviewing these this type of thing, your trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if the viewers want access to this review sheet, they can join my Discord, link in the description. Say less. See you in the next video.